I just put candy in my mouth. Hello, 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 folks. And if you hear that, my cat has been terrorizing my life today. So I apologize in advance. Apologize in advance for the terror cat. But anyway, we are going to be watching AEW Dynamite Impact Wrestling tonight. I am super stoked because we are going to be getting finally Will Ospreay versus Josh Alexander, which I am super excited about. So let's get into it. Hello, 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 everybody. Hi. Hi, Eric. And Jolie. Hello. I am looking forward to Will Ospreay versus Josh Alexander. We have been looking forward to this since Bound for Glory, I believe. That's when they announced this. So this was at like the Bound for Glory Fallout. So it's been a little while. I don't want to get my hopes up too high. I mean, when it comes to Will Ospreay, you can't get them too high. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be good. But I had been waiting for that Crazy Steve and Tommy Dreamer match since Bound for Glory, and that turned out to be what it was. So, Jolie, it's cool that you're a one. There are lots of us out there, lots of women that like wrestling. They probably just stay off the internet because they're smart. Ospreay Alexander, potential match of the year candidate. We Are Pro Wrestling. Do you think this will beat Will Ospreay versus I am back. I had to fix that. Sorry, guys. So do you think that Josh Alexander has the potential of beating the match with Mike Bailey, though? Because Bailey is more, I don't know. He's more kind of similar to Will Ospreay. I don't know. Do you think that the Josh Alexander will? I don't know. The aliens took Luna away from us. I wish, honestly. Did you see that Kenny King? Was it Kenny King? Oh no. So I did see before I popped on here, Sean Ross Sapp, I believe is his name. He said that somebody from Impact Wrestling asked for their release and it was granted. I didn't know it was Kenny King, though. Oh, no. We'll know when it happens. Just really looking forward to it. What, Aliens? Because I'm really looking forward to Aliens as well, if that's what you're talking about. If not, I'm on a completely different planet. Speedball and Zack Sabre Jr. match on New Japan the other night was better than Ospreay versus Speedball, in my opinion. I will have to go and watch that. I mean, Speedball Mike Bailey just puts out bangers after bangers. I just wish that I could get a little bit more out of him in terms of character-wise, because cheesy smile, over the top, baby face thing doesn't really do it for me. But I just love him as a performer so much. Like, I wish he would shake it up a little bit. Like, he doesn't even really speak that much. Like, if I'm going to nitpick, like, obviously he's amazing. But yeah, I just want something from him that I feel like I'm missing. But every single time he's in a match, you know you're going to get something special. Ospreay Alexander, but aliens, I would take one look at Earth and say we're out of here. Fair. Same. I would go back to, I don't know, Saturn or wherever I would be from. Here we are with the double header stream. Nick and KJ are doing the Wrestling Revolver stream. They are. So they will be on. KJ and Nick will be here at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Wrestling Revolver. So that show, we're going to be getting a whole lot of stuff. And of course, that show will be the debut of Ronda Rousey on the Indies. So you know what? Again, I'm not a huge fan of hers, but I'm super excited to see what she does. You know? I'll give it a chance. I love supporting, Sami Callihan. So if Ronda Rousey is going to bring eyes on Revolver, put it on the map, I'll take it. I'll take it, He needs to put shoes on too. I always I think it was on Shark Tank. So I love Shark Tank. In Canada, it's called Dragon's Den. I think there's other countries that have it. But anyway, there were these people on Shark Tank that their invention, even though it's not really an invention, it's like a hippie thing, was soulless shoes. And you would just walk around and touch the earth, those people. It always reminds me of that. It reminds me of that episode of Shark Tank. Mike Bailey. Where's Anthony? His hat... Is his hat at the cleaners or something? Anthony usually drops in a little bit later. Just a little bit later. He's the new me. I used to show up like 30 minutes late on Thursdays. Now it's his turn. Good evening. Hello, Aaron. How's swimming going? No, I'm kidding. I know it's not you now. I'm interested. VHS. Hello. I'm interested on why Alexander versus Ospreay match is one thing. I got to say about that is why not hold on to that match for the relaunch of TNA? Well, we actually don't know where William Ospreay is signing, so maybe we'll get it again. Speedball is a weird person. Bradley, why is he a weird person? You were only 4 minutes late tonight. I caught you in the Impact chat. Oh, you saw me in there? Yeah, I was in there. I was there before I was here. Did you see Mickey? I totally missed that. Did you see Mickie James is stepping away from Impact? Yes, I did, Richard. I almost called you something else. I almost called you Richard Ramirez. Richard Martinez. Oh, sorry. Did you see that Mickie James is stepping away from Impact? Yes. Do you think she's going to the WWE? Do you think? Jordynne has blessed us. Your thoughts on the Thanksgiving movie? I haven't seen it. Has it come out yet? I don't know. I have not seen it because, Thanksgiving for me was back in October. So I'm kind of like over all of that. But if it's good, let me know. I will watch it. I need more horror movies to watch. I think Mickie has a short stint in WWE like Trish. Do you think Mickie James could be the person that Tony Khan signed? That's going to be there on Saturday. Do you think that's a possibility? What do you think about Mercedes Monet is not the new signing by TK Full Gear Luna? She announced that. Oh, she announced it? Oh, okay. All I care is because I've heard people say this, and I swear to God, I will throw myself in the garbage. The only thing I care about, the only thing, is that it is not Hulk Hogan. Because I swear, I'll lose my mind. But I've also heard that Okada is a free agent. So maybe. New York Studios. What is your YouTuber? Nah, the new signing by TK is going to be Ibushi. He already signed, my friend. Yesterday. Kota Ibushi, Will Ospreay, or Hammerstone are my three that I think will sign for All Elite. Yeah, I think, well, Kota Ibushi did sign. That was announced yesterday. Will Ospreay, I believe, probably will. I'm 80% on that one. Hammerstone, I don't know. Kota is already elite. You are correct, Trey. I like James, but if Tony made a big deal out of her signing to do it at the pay-per-view, the fans will be pissed. You think people would be mad about Mickie James? I'll have to disagree with that. Can you see Mickie being brought in for Team Bianca at Survivor Series? Aldous calling. I'm the wrong person to ask about anything WWE related, to be honest. Gamer, what up, dude? I feel you. I prefer Jade make her debut there. What about Kurt Angle? What about him? what about Kurt Angle? I think he's quite done with everything. Do you think AEW will ever move to Monday nights? Do I think AEW will ever move to Monday nights? Why? Like, was that up for discussion? We appreciate you doing these streams, Aaron Jobson. You know what? I don't know how KJ and Nick do it, because doing WrestleMania and our Sunday night streams, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it a little bit. What's up, Luna? I'm going to be watching Call It. Oh, not you again. I really have no patience right now for you. Impact has posted a 3-hour plus video on YouTube, the entire story of Aces and Eights. And I just said that I'm dying from the streaming, but I actually thought that I saw that today. I definitely need to watch that with y'all folks, because I want to watch that immediately. It's a 3-hour video. I was like, oh, we could do it on Sunday, but we most definitely can't do it on Sunday. Not mad about Mickie James, mad that Tony made his surprise signing out to be something huge. Not mad about Mickie James, mad that Tony made this surprise signing out to be something huge. And a majority of people would be pissed because they didn't get what they wanted. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna have to restart my computer for sure. But yeah, I think people just need to, like, if you're going to guess who it is, like, you can't hurt your own feelings in the process. Do you know what I mean? Like, to Tony Khan at his company, or
Hello, everybody. Well, apparently Luna Havoc is having some technical issues, so I just happen to be sitting here. Who would have thunk it? But thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. I see the chat blowing up. I'm not sure what Luna had been talking about, but hopefully everybody can hear me doing well and she can get her technical issues corrected. But hi, I'm KJ White, and we will be back tonight for Wrestling Revolver. Myself and Big Nick. Anthony should be here momentarily. And I thank all of y'all for joining me here, unprepared, unready, but live nonetheless. So it's going to be a good one. This is expected to be a stacked Impact. We got, not only do we have Ospreay and Alexander, which everyone's waiting for, we also have Sonny Kiss taking on Trinity Fatu. I believe Bully Ray is in action tonight as well. I can confirm that in a second. Dun, 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 dun. What else we got? Steve Maclin and KiLynn King versus Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace. Mixed tag. It's going to be stacked. It's going to be a good one. Then we also have the Impact World Championship on the line. ABC versus Kenny King and Sheldon Dean, based on Kenny King asking and getting his release. I don't see that being a thing. So we also got Moose versus Heath. I guess the two friends aren't friends anymore. And the Rascalz with Myron Reed are going to take on Laredo Kid, Black Taurus, and Juventud. The juice is in the house. So if the night was not stacked enough, now we get Juventud Guerrera included in all the chaos that is Impact Wrestling. That will be starting shortly. I will remind everybody who's tuned in right now, we go at 8:30 for Impact. Luna watches it with Anthony on YouTube, and we roll through. So thank you for being here again. Don't forget, we are back at 11. So once these fine folks go off the air, we will be back. But yeah, the comment of the night. Yeah, that's quite the transformation. So poor Luna. Thank you, JV. Thank you. I'm a little surprised by it myself. Yeah, randomly. Just, when I say I'm Mr. Every Night, it's not just a saying. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? What was that comment? Let's get to some hello, Miss Luna. Yeah, missed that one, Steve G. What did Boston say? Not mad about Mickie James, mad that Tony made his surprise signing out to be something huge, and the majority of people will be pissed if it's Mickie because it won't meet their expectations. I don't believe that it will be Mickie. I don't know if somebody's rumored that. Mickie has left Impact. I do believe she will be returning to WWE. I also think there's a possibility that Mickie might actually be joining the babyface team for War Games. I think she's joining Charlotte, Bianca. It's a possibility. She'd be on SmackDown with hubby. Hopefully there's no conflict of interest being managed by her husband, but we will definitely see what happens there. I did wonder if maybe that Tony was going to announce make official the Ibushi signing. But again, like you kind of pointed out, anticlimactic. I think if Tony doesn't deliver on this one, we've already talked that his announcements, I have a big announcement, they are starting to wear thin. Even on the deepest of AEW diehards, they're starting to get tired of listening to, we got a big announcement, then the announcement's a bit of a popcorn fart. Well, that is the case here. It's got to be something. If it's Ospreay, yeah, it's a huge deal that he was able to negotiate part of his contract out, or we're going to sign him now, but he's still going to work his New Japan dates until his contract expires. That'd be cool. big coup. Lots of rumors about him potentially going to WWE as well. So that would kind of chop that off at the head. But yeah, Tony's got to deliver, and his wording matters. If you look at the card for Full Gear, if you guys go back and compare Full Gear 2023 to the card for Full Gear 2022, Full Gear 2021, I don't know that it's the same quality. So if this is just a ruse, if this is another like I got a big signing and he brought back Marco Stunt, a lot of us are going to be a little upset and jaded about the whole situation. So yeah, that's my take on that. But yeah, we will see. I hope it's somebody noteworthy. But I believe someone noteworthy is in the background. Can come help me here. Oh, dun dun dun. I think Anthony clicked the wrong button. Where are we?
There we go.
Hey. Now let me see. Where's Impact? There's Impact.
There we go.
Welcome. Oh, look, now we got a party. And on that one, I'm going to back.
So I don't know what's going on, but my power just completely went out. So.
Canada's being invaded.
Oh, God. Well, like outside my house, they've been doing construction forever. I don't know what happened, but yeah, my entire thing just completely shut off. So
okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight.
You'll be doing it on your own. I'm going to bed. No, I'm kidding. Anywho.
How you doing? It looks like Luna froze again. I'm not sure what's going on with Luna tonight. But what's up, chat? I see We Are Pro Wrestling is here. How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Mr. Boston Gamer? We have a stacked Impact card tonight. Luna gets kicked again. I'm not sure what's going on with Luna. Hold on one second. Wait, KJ, I think you are muted.
Yeah, no, we're just playing rotate the host here. So musical chairs. So but how are you, Anthony? You excited?
I'm good. I am good. I'm a little tired. The chat doesn't know, but I started a new old job this week. The hours are different than what I previously am used to. So yeah, I'm a little tired, but I made it here for Impact Wrestling tonight.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We're glad you're here. I think Luna will be joining us at some point. Apparently, wherever she is in our country is not doing so well right now. So shout out to Luna. Hope you're doing okay. Got to talk her to move out to the sticks.
At this point, yeah. I really think she needs a new computer as well. So
maybe it's not getting along with her.
Right.
Marco Stunt is wearing I have a funny one for the double mask. I was going through all this stuff today, and the thought of what if it's Ric Flair?
Oh no!
He wants to work with MJF so bad.
No, it can't be in Ric Flair. I don't want to see that. Like, not at all. That's terrible.
Right.
Yeah, and Ric Flair just needs to be at the corner of Sting, and that's about it for right now. We don't need to see anything else from that man.
Right. What else we got in this chat? I know it's been a little chaos, folks. We appreciate your patience and understanding. And I'm sorry that it's this bearded face and not the pretty blonde. My bad. I like this dude's take on wrestling. We'll both take credit on that one, Anthony.
I guess so.
Boom, boom. Now this card's stacked tonight. I mean,
yes.
Not only are we getting the Ospreay, the Ospreay and Josh Alexander match. Why did I want to say Anderson so bad? Way too much fantasy hockey in my life. But yeah, Josh Alexander. We getting Sonny Kiss and Trinity Fatu. Should be a really good match.
Yeah, and then we have I think it's Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace versus Steve Maclin and KiLynn King. So that's gonna be a fun match. And I'm pretty sure it's intergender. I don't think it's mixed, so anyone can wrestle anyone. So it's a pretty big card. The tag team titles are on the line. ABC defending against Keny King and oh my god, I forgot his name. Samuel Jones, I think it is. I might be wrong, but I think Kenny King just asked for his release from Impact. So pretty sure we know who's going to win there. So,
Yeah, I think he's with Sheldon Jean.
yes, Sheldon Jean. Yeah,
Tomato,
that's
tomato.
right.
I don't know what his take on
I
that.
never can remember his name. So if you're watching, Mr. Sheldon, I'm sorry.
Yeah, nothing but love. But yeah, I highly doubt that Kenny's picking up the W. Are you surprised that Kenny King asked for his release?
Well, I kind of am. I literally just found out watching this before I jumped on. So I'm like, I'm trying to research stuff, but I couldn't find much of anything as of yet. But yeah, I'm kind of shocked because I felt like Kenny King was in a good position. Maybe he just wants a change of scenery. That's what a lot of people do. They just want to change the scenery. So I'm not sure what he's gonna do. I
Maybe
don't think
maybe there's a bachelorette reunion he's got to get to.
right.
Damien, what is your opinion on Mercedes Moné not signing TK? She will not be at Full Gear. I have not heard that now because I thought she was a possibility.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't. I kind of assumed it was going to be Mercedes Moné. I really did kind of assume that, but if it's not, I wonder what Tony Khan has up his sleeve. And I heard you earlier when you replaced Luna saying that Tony Khan has kind of wore out his big announcement. So if he doesn't deliver to the diehard AEW fans come Saturday at Full Gear, I'm not sure what's really next for Tony Khan and AEW.
Well, again, it's the boy who cried wolf. It's got to pay
Right.
off, right? And I mean, I believe that the best surprises, and if you're confident in your booking, you have the ability to just have things happen, right? You don't have to do these precursors to try and we've seen, the spike. So he's trying to get those increased clicks and people tuning in. But then when the announcement is, oh, we're going to do a pre-sale to a pre-sale, or, I got an announcement and I'll announce it next week. Like, those are the moments. And you know what? We saw it happen with Christian Cage we love Christian Cage. We like Christian Cage. We appreciate Christian Cage. But you had him hyped up like, oh my God, the next biggest, huge deal's coming. And they were like, it's Christian. And we were like, yay, not what we hoped for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know last night I tweeted out that it could be Sami Callihan, and which I would like it to be, but Luna actually kind of informed me. She was like, if you've been through Twitter today, you've seen people have speculated high wrestlers on the high market. And if it's Sami Callihan, people will be disappointed. And I feel like she's definitely right. If it's someone like Sami Callihan. So I don't know.
That's my thing. Like, people talked about Hammerstone as well. I thought that was a possibility. And Sami Callihan we like. Mickey James is another name that got banted around. But again, when you put out like a tweet like that, people are expecting Will Ospreay has officially become All Elite, like something to that caliber.
Right. So I don't know. I really hope Tony Khan does deliver on Saturday, and it's a pretty big signing. But my hopes are not high.
It's Hulk Hogan, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's Hulk Hogan.
Oh no.
It comes back the perfect, and they need that theme song and everything. When it's all crashing down and it hurts inside, perfect.
That's excellent. Like, excellent call right there.
Oh man. What else is the people saying before we kick off the show? Actually, it should be kicking off.
It is actually on now.
I should shut up.
And we're kicking off with the Impact World Tag Team title match.
Let's go. I gotta pull that up real quick. I wasn't prepared for this particular stream.
Hopefully you don't have to do a full doubleheader, and Luna returns very soon.
Sorry, go ahead.
And Luna returns very soon, so you can get a little rest before staying up until 2 a.m.
Yeah, no shit. There's Kenny King as we speak. Very interesting. I mean, it's always a funny part of Impact where we know about injuries or releases or people quitting, and they've already taped 3 or 4 episodes, so we kind of got to play it out.
Right.
So
It's kind of interesting that they announced it on the day of this match.
Mhm.
And I still haven't really seen anything regarding Kenny King, but
Apparently it was SRS that dropped it. I haven't seen it either. I was setting up all this fun stuff, and somebody brought it up in the chat, and then Luna had verified it. So yeah, the ABC is coming out to the ring to take on Kenny King and Sheldon Jean. Now, do they always, like, I mean, I haven't watched a lot in the last little bit here, but they give like a little factoid of like the history between the two teams.
like a tale of the tape kind of thing. Yeah. They've been doing that recently. I'm not sure if it was there when I started watching at the beginning of the year, but they have done that recently.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like Tony Khan here tonight. People are tuning in to see Luna, and they're like, "Who's this guy?" Anthony brought the hat.
Yes, I did. I brought the hat.
The world famous hat. Poor Luna. I hope she's able to get her internet fixed.
And it sounds like she has to get her electricity fixed as well.
Yeah. All the white knights out there are very concerned that, you know, rushing to save her. She'll be fine. Just an internet down. They're like, is she being? Do we got to run to her aid? What are we gonna do?
Mr. Gamer, what's up?
What's up? Boston James, if she signs, will join Taya Catering after a couple of matches. Yeah, I can't see Mickie James going to AEW.
She doesn't need to. She's too good for AEW. I feel the same thing about Mercedes Moné as well. She's too good to go to AEW. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, I really want Mickie James to stay with Impact. Maybe just take a couple of months off and come back looking better and stronger than ever. So
yeah, I just wonder where she's at with her career. Like if she's at the point, like she did the whole last rodeo thing going in. So we kind of thought she was done. Mm-hmm. And then she had to relinquish the title, and then she came back, and we kind of forgot all that happened.
Right.
So I'm just curious if she's at that victory lap. Like I'll go back, I'll do one more lap, hang out with Nick for a while. Would be good.
And that could be true too. I would love to see her hold the women's championship again in WWE for a short period of time. That would be nice to see.
Not bad, not bad. Folks, I know most of you might know some of the results here, but you want to play dumb and guess at who might win, but I'm assuming it's going to be ABC just on the circumstance.
Right. Definitely going with ABC now that we know the news.
Right. Rascalz will start Impact. Yes, they will. Damien, good show. What if it's Sonny Kiss? Well, they had Sonny Kiss, and there was a long kiss goodnight.
Like being in AEW. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, I think that's done for. I think I think she's where she's supposed to be in Impact. So
right. This is a good point. C Money says, I don't know if TK has intentionally hyped the signing of a well-respected veteran, or if the hype machine has done it itself on his behalf. And he's got to go away. He's got go away heat with me on these things. He should know better. Booker of the Year should know better.
Agreed. If it's not a big signing, don't announce it beforehand. Just let it happen on the show.
Yeah.
I know he's using it to get more buys for the pay-per-view on Saturday. But if you're going to do that, it needs to be, and I hate to say it needs to be somebody on a John Cena-like caliber, somebody like a Randy Orton, somebody in that era or in that aura of wrestling. If you're going to do that beforehand, but if it's somebody like Santino Marella, I'm just using him as an example. You don't need to put that on Twitter 4 days before. That's just me.
What if it's Goldberg or Ryback?
I can see it being Goldberg.
No.
I really can see it being Goldberg. And that's a good hype to say a veteran and all of that. That's a good hype for Goldberg. But I can definitely it can't be Ryback though. I don't know what he is a veteran of. It might be complaining.
New old job. How'd that work?
So MDB, it's my previous employer before my last one. So I guess that's how I put it, as a new old job. That's what Luna said, and I kind of been running with it ever since.
Yeah, went full circle.
Right.
Yeah, we were definitely playing Celebrity Squares for a moment there. So,
What's up, Mr. Jobson? I don't think the Bills are awesome. They're having a rough year.
I'm not saying shit. I'm just gonna move on. I did all my Buffalo bashing this week already. Nick show up at my front door with a Buffalo hat on and a big knife. Until proven not, I'm still going Adam Cole as the devil. Me too.
Yeah, I'm still with Adam Cole. Yeah, I'm still with Adam Cole unless it's Stephanie McMahon. I'm still hoping for that.
Oh, fucking hell. Stephanie McMahon would be maybe that's the international world-renowned veteran that has been signed. I want it to be "Here Comes the Money."
That would be cool too.
What if it's Sonny Kiss? We got that one. Jack Perry. I think Jack Perry would be a letdown.
Yeah, definitely a letdown. I don't think Jack Perry is a lot of people's favorite person right now because of the CM Punk thing. So I think it'll be a huge letdown if it's Jack Perry.
Right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crispy chicken for you. One of my favorite things on the planet. So there you go. Not the person, the crispy chicken.
Oh,
let me clarify. Cole, Richard Holiday, or Punk. Interesting. As far as the signing or the mask goes, Richard Holiday, I think, would disappoint people in the sense of, again, great signing, but again, a lot of people are going to be like, who?
Right. Now, I know they did say that the person behind the mask is actually the person that they're going to reveal. It's not going to be indie talent or anything. It's not indie talent right now that's actually portraying the devil. So I'm kind of interested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little interested to see who it's really going to be.
Yeah. Now, for anybody following along at home right now, this is they're flying out of the gate here.
Yeah.
I like ABC a lot.
Yeah, I really do like ABC, and they've did some great things for the tag team division in Impact. And I hope they can, keep those titles for a little bit, see who they go up against next.
And they just got them back, right? The Rascalz had them for a bit.
Yeah, the Rascalz had them for a bit, and they beat the Rascalz at Bound for Glory, I think it was, to win the titles back.
There we go. Hey, KJ, did you see WWE made a big deal with the Big 12? Yeah, so that is going to be kind of cool. So just like they did with the NFL. And again, I feel like this is a lot of Nick Khan at work. It's just maximizing dollars. Who else can we get into bed with? And who else is going to help make us money? And I believe the Big Ten, and then they'll go after some other ones. So I don't think they're done yet by any stretch.
Right.
Whew. What else we got? Oh, Bay's up.
Oh.
The last one will be
it. Go ahead. Ooh. Blockbuster by Kenny King from the top.
Good start.
That was a close 3 count right there.
Andrade in the double mask. Ooh, I don't think so. The Undertaker. Where's Keny going to go? NWA? Well, I feel like more people are jumping out of NWA than jumping into NWA. And reports came out today or yesterday that Billy Corgan's looking to cut wages at this point and trim a little fat.
So the CW deal is completely off the table.
I haven't seen anybody say to the contrary. So apparently they've offered like an opportunity to, maybe we'll put you on like our streaming service. But as far as national TV goes, no.
Wow. And I know he came out before I think the CW deal was finalized and kind of just blast YouTube. So that's a done deal relationship there. So he kind of put himself in a pickle. Regardless of how you feel about the spot that was done on the pay-per-view, he put himself in a pickle, and that's kind of on him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but ABC retains.
Yes, yes, they do. Just like we all suspected, since Kenny King is no longer a part of Impact as of today.
And a great finish.
I wonder what's going to be next for ABC. Are they going to feud with the Rascalz again, or I'm wondering if there's going to be kind of a shakeup in the storylines when TNA's name comes back in January. So
Yeah, I'm curious beyond other than the branding, how they what else will change? How will they approach things with the new image, or well, the old new image? How are they going to push the envelope?
right, I know they're going to do a whole new production change, which Luna and I have been talking for the last couple of streams that they need to do something with the production. So hopefully that takes effect when the new name, or then like you said, the new old name comes back. But yeah, hopefully they do a little bit things different when it comes to the storylines and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting. Right now, I'm getting a package for one of my favorite tag teams in all of wrestling, MKU. MK
Yes.
Ultra. Aren't they amazing?
They really are. And a lot of the times when tag teams are thrown together, they don't work out. But these two have worked out tremendously. They have
Mhm.
excellent chemistry together. So I'm really enjoying this tag team.
Yeah, they kind of did like the Cesaro Sheamus thing where they hated each other and kept fighting, and then finally were like, let's just be friends.
Exactly. Let's just give it a shot and be friends.
So yeah, they scare me and excite me all at the same time, Anthony. Uh what was this one? Have you seen my theory on how the devil is Omega and Jericho will find his way to suck the last drop of it cannot be Jericho, it cannot be Omega, can't be the Bucks, it can't be anybody like that.
Yeah, I definitely don't want it to be Jericho. I don't want to see that.
I might get up and just walk off street. Just leave. Pull a Luna and just tap out. We're going. Uh,
It looks like we have Moose versus, I believe it's Heath tonight. So Moose is coming out to the ring, which this should be another fantastic match. They just have matches after matches tonight on Impact, which I'm really excited about.
yeah, 100%. Like when I looked at the card, because so much talk about the main event, when I actually looked at the card to kind of put everything together, I was like, holy shit, there's a lot going on tonight. Even that mixed tag match, I think is wicked on paper.
Yeah, that match really could have been saved for a final resolution, but Impact likes to give us some pay-per-view quality matches on free TV, and I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not going to stop them anytime soon.
Right.
Dun, dun, dun. But unless it's something huge, yeah. Yeah, I think we talked about this before. I don't know if you and I have talked about it, Anthony. I just think there's a difference between a press release and an announcement, especially in this day. You can go out like WWE, like Triple H isn't stopping SmackDown tomorrow for a big announcement of like, we're going to Paris. This is a
Right.
press release. We're going to
Right.
Paris or France, all of it.
I think you're definitely right there. The only way WWE would do something like that, stopping the show for something, if they're actually using this as an example, France next year, if they're actually in that city that
Yeah.
night. So say if Raw was there that night and he's like, okay, I'm coming out to make a special announcement. We'll be back in 6 months for a premium live event.
Yeah.
That's how WWE does things.
Mhm.
But Tony Khan, I'm not sure about him.
I really hope he's in the double mask. I honestly do.
To see the fans uproar.
I just want to see it, like how it plays out. Like he does the whole like wide eyed, like it was me, MJF. Goldberg. Ryback is not widely respected. Facts, money.
That is true.
Hyped as fuck for Ospreay and Alexander. How could you not be?
Right. Like this, that's gonna be huge.
Mhm.
That is gonna be huge.
When did Moose and Heath get mad at each other?
Luna and I have been talking about some of these storylines a little bit of how, it seems like someone's just angry with someone and then they have a match. So I can't answer that question, KJ, because I don't know.
Okay. I'm like, I still pay attention. Like, I don't completely ignore the product. What's happening? That trust. That trust.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you mean Eminem, fake Brock Lesnar, and who was the third member of that? That was horrible.
I don't remember.
I'm just waiting for a thumbs up, and then I'm going to trade. Sweet.
Okay.
Folks, the show is about to get an upgrade. And look, I even got a little pop-up thumb. All right, here we go.
Miss
Hola.
Luna.
Hopefully it works, but my
Okay.
power is going out. It's the whole thing is shitting out on me. So
Canada is being invaded, like I said earlier.
by aliens. But if I get if it happens again, I'm not trying again. My whole fucking life is just exploding. So anywho, what has happened? I did look up that Keny King was released or not. He asked for his release.
No. Yeah,
So
I'm kind
it
of
is
sad
true.
about that. I like Keny King.
Oh,
So far we've only had 2 matches. So we've had the World Tag Team title match. Obviously, ABC retained. And now we got Moose versus Heath. That just started. So you haven't missed much. The first match was really good, the tag team match. So here we are now. So
okay. Yeah. Well, obviously, after hearing that news, Keny King was going to take that L for sure.
exactly.
How did you shave your beard so quickly? Right down to the skin buds. Hello. Poor Canada, get your stuff fixed. We're just, it's getting colder outside.
You guys are not
Everything's
having any
freezing
type
up.
of storms or anything, right? It's just going out.
No, there's literally, it's actually abnormally warm here today. Like 15 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in American.
I'm gonna have to Google that because I'm dumb. So
I do that every single time. Luna looks amazing.
So 59, so almost 60 degrees. Yeah, that's kind of warm.
For sure.
Because we were about 60-ish today here in Georgia. So
oh whoa.
Yeah, that's warm for you guys.
I love Heath.
Luna looks amazing with the beard, just saying.
68-ish. Hi, Aaron.
Yes, they missed you. The whole chat missed you while you were gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. This doesn't happen. This never happens to me while I'm doing WrestleMania streams. I wish it would sometimes, but Marion Reed makes his Impact debut, tagging with the Rascalz tonight. The Rascalz will also be on later on tonight at Unreal Wrestling Revolver, taking on the Switchblades, which is Sami Callihan and Jon Moxley, and I am so excited to watch that.
Yes, I don't know if I'm watching Wrestling Revolver live, but it's getting watched by Weekend's End.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited for Masha Slamovich versus Jacob Fatu. That's gonna be a banger. Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that don't necessarily enjoy intergender wrestling, but there's some women that can do it, and she's one of them. So
exactly, she's definitely one of them.
That is a good question. How come Impact is never live? Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know why Impact is never live, but I'm concerned for next year. If and I'm gonna say this very lightly, if these so-called fans are gonna come back because of the name change, I'm fearful that Impact is going to be, or TNA at that point will be spoiled a lot more. You can avoid spoilers for Impact Wrestling now. Like, they record weeks in advance And it's very hard to find the spoilers online, and people are not just posting them on Twitter or whatever you be on social media. I'm fearful if these fans are going to come back to watch TNA next year that we're going to be spoiled, and it's going to force TNA to go live. So
Anthony with the smarts and the facts. I like him. Who do you think wins? The loser leaves MLW. Mance Warner versus Matt Cardona.
not sure who Mance Warner is, so
Um,
can't tell you.
is Matt Cardona signed to MLW? Like, how does that work?
I don't know if he's signed to MLW.
Like, he just could never wrestle there again?
I guess, let me see. It's he just would have to leave MLW for a time period. I guess that's how it'll work. I'm not sure.
Boston. I'm assuming it's out of budget. I'm thinking live events are more expensive to produce than pre-recorded. That's probably honestly it.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like these folks in Impact, they wrestle 1 weekend a year, thinking doing live episodes every week. Impact has to pay for flights and hotels and all of that for each wrestler. Yeah. So
also, Boston, we were talking about something before I left 17 times in a row. So what you were saying about if the signee is Mickie James, that people wouldn't be happy with that.
the signing to AEW?
Yeah. Well, I kind of agree with what he's saying. Like, I don't think that would be like the biggest thing, but I think it's because people make up, like, we kind of, what is the word I'm looking for? We all want to talk about who it's going to be and kind of predict
Make up our own assumptions. I think that's
and we make our own assumptions, and then people's feelings get hurt because they hurt their own feelings. And I think for somebody like me or Anthony, like Mickie James would be a huge thing.
Right.
Like Mickie James doing anything would be a huge thing. But then obviously there's some people that aren't big fans of theirs or hers, and that's their opinion. But no matter who is signed, somebody out there is not going to like it, right?
Right.
Like it's just somebody's going to be complaining on Twitter, whether it's Mickie James. They could sign Okada, and somebody's going to be upset about it, right? So that's
true.
I feel like people just need to not hurt their own feelings on the internet. That's all.
No, I definitely agree. I think it's kind of a two-way street a little bit with AEW, just a tad bit, because I do sometimes feel like Tony Khan hypes up those special announcements, but also the fans make their own assumptions, like they're writing the shows as well, and they think it's going to be, I'm going to use John Cena for an example, and it turns out to be someone like Santino Marella, and then they're upset.
And that's the thing. I would prefer Santino Marella over CM Punk over John Cena.
Right.
Personally, I would. But that's not everybody's opinion. So there's always going to be somebody that's upset. And I think we should all just calm down.
Right.
And it is what it is. Like whoever it is, he obviously feels like it's a big deal. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If TK announced we have signed Mickie James, that would be perfect. But when you make it a huge surprise selling point of your pay-per-view, I wouldn't say it's the selling point of the pay-per-view, though. It has to be something huge. That's my only thing with it. I completely understand what you're saying, though. Like, but that's the thing is like, to me, that would be a selling point of a pay-per-view if Mickie James showed up. But that might not be somebody else's opinion. So like, we have to kind of think about it that not everything is going to be catered to us.
Right.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Like,
right.
what's his nuts? Ibushi on a bike last night, hitting people with a pole. I absolutely, because I have been following him in his career and he's a little bit silly, because it was him, that spoke to my soul. But not everybody likes that kind of stuff. And
Right.
that's okay.
That's okay.
fine.
Yeah.
It's like we're all gonna be okay. We Are Pro Wrestling. Remember, it's a TV show. I think, yeah. I think that's, yeah.
I think you said it best. We are pro wrestling. That's how I have to remind myself. Before I joined social media, I just kind of watched wrestling for wrestling. Then I kind of found myself after I joined social media falling in that trap of complaining because I saw other people do it and I thought it was normal, but it's not. So sometimes you just got to remember it's a TV show. So
Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I have no idea what's going on anymore. It's been a long day.
MDB here says Luna is the only person clamoring for Santina Morella over
100% of the time, every time, I'm gonna be, yeah. But that doesn't make me wrong, and that doesn't make the people choosing John Cena wrong either. It's just,
exactly. Yeah.
it's just personal opinion and personal preference, right? It's, I don't know. And some shows are hot dookie water. Some shows are.
Some shows are completely terrible. Like Game of Thrones, but I didn't say that.
I've never seen it. I just know that it has some like
don't waste your time.
Family activities or whatever.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
And dragons. That's all I know about it. I'll skip it. So now we're getting, oh God.
Yeah, we're getting this tag team match with the Rascalz, and I can't pronounce anybody's name on the opposite team. So sorry. But yeah, it's a bunch of high flyers on the opposite team. I'm gonna just say it like that.
And Black Taurus.
Right, and Black Taurus. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, don't waste your time, MDB. I wasted time. I watched 3 seasons because I was begged by coworkers to watch it, and I want those 3 seasons back. I don't know the time frame of those 3 seasons, but I want them back. So
Game of Thrones is great. It's just unfortunate they had to rush the final season. I don't like to watch anything that has dragons in it. That's pretty much it.
Any particular reason why?
I don't know. It just there's something with dragons, and I'm like, this is just gonna be bad. I don't know why.
LOL, I get your seasons back. Yes, I want them back. I want the time back. I wasted 3 precious weeks, I think, watching 3 seasons, and I want those 3 weeks back. It was a waste of my time. I'm sorry. And Mr. Jobson, you're wrong. The best TV show of all time is Revenge. So
What's Revenge?
You've never seen Revenge?
I've never even heard of it.
So it's basically about this young woman. When she was a child, her father was framed for a crime he didn't commit, betrayed by the woman he loved. So when she grows up, gets out of juvie, she sets a path to destroy the people's lives that destroyed hers and to avenge her father's death.
Okay, actually, that sounds really good. How many seasons are there?
4 seasons.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I was going to rewatch Gilmore Girls, but that sounds better. What's The Wire?
Never seen The Wire, but I've heard it's good.
Hi, Bobby.
What's up, Bobby?
Keyshawn likes Barry. I've never heard of that either. Oh my God. I don't know what any of these are. The only good dragon is the American dragon and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The best TV show of all time is Modern Family.
Modern
Really?
Family is good.
Okay.
I don't know if I would put it up there as best of all time. I'm sorry, MDP.
Not Friends or anything, but it's pretty good. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
I started Breaking Bad. I was begged by a coworker to start Breaking Bad. I watched about 5 episodes and I really liked it, but I just fell off. So I got to pick it back up again and go at it. But I've watched a couple of episodes and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
That's actually the show where I think the lead character makes meth or
Yeah.
cocaine or something like that.
He makes
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm not watching that. Oh my God.
I'm not really enjoying this tag team match. I'm gonna be
No, me
perfectly
either.
honest.
This is not doing anything for me.
It looked good on card on paper, but yeah, it's not doing anything for me.
The Boys is a good show as well.
The Boys is on Amazon Prime. I watched the first season, but then I just didn't pick up the other 2. Aaron Jobson says, I think House of Dragons is amazing. That's actually a Game of Thrones prequel or a spinoff or something. And I tried that too, and it's not for me.
Oh, Walter White played Zordon in Power Rangers. Wasn't he on another show? He was on. Oh, what was that show called?
Right.
He was on some 90s sitcom too. Here's another underrated show for you both it's called Sinner.
Okay, so that's another show I started and stopped watching.
He was the dad in Malcolm in the Middle. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Walter White was the dad in Malcolm in the Middle, which is really weird.
Yes, Keyshawn. I'm a very start and stop type of person when it comes to TV shows. I really am. I'll start it and then it just has a terrible season, and then I stop and then I come back, a couple of years later. Mr. Vance down here says Supernatural was a great show. Supernatural is top tier. All 15 seasons, I think it is, are excellent. So
Oh my God, I literally have never seen anything.
you've never seen Supernatural?
No.
Luna, I'm not.
I haven't seen nothing. I think the last show that I watched the entire thing was Dexter.
Which I started that one and stopped as well.
Just watch movies for the rest of your life. Just stop trying. Oh my God.
Boston Gamer says, we have learned that Anthony can't watch shows. I really can, but I felt myself over the past couple of years that a lot of today's shows sometimes don't interest me. So I'll watch old TV. I just rewatched The Jeffersons, or not rewatched, watched it for the first time, The Jeffersons, all 11 seasons.
Really?
In 4 months. Some of the newer shows today sometimes just they don't grab me all the way.
The Jeffersons. Isn't that from the 70s?
It is from the 70s.
Going way back. Oh my God.
And I watched The Crown too on Netflix, and the new season just dropped today, so I'll be watching that sometime this weekend. So
Luna watched The Sinner. I know you'll like it. I'm gonna look into that.
you'll like The Sinner. The Sinner is really good. I think I could just kind of fell off because my schedule started to change, but it's on my list to pick back up. So yeah.
Dexter was a really good show until after season 7 and 8. I actually liked Dexter up until the very last episode. The ending of that show was
Really?
just terrible. Terrible. Yeah, this match.
It's not given at all. I'm not into it. Even though the Impact chat said this match is slapping.
Always. What was it last week?
The world title match with Alex Shelley and Jonathan Gresham.
Oh my god, and everybody in the chat loved it.
VHS says, Anthony, you brought me back with Supernatural. My friend and I were in New York during the premiere in 2006 in New York City and somehow weaseled our way into the party premiere. I love Supernatural. If you're talking about a show that I never stopped watching, I watched it. That's one of those shows.
Is it still on?
No, it ended the year of COVID.
Oh,
it ended
shit.
the year of COVID, yeah. Now I'm gonna bring this into the chat because I need to know your answer, Luna. Have you seen 24?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my god.
What is it? 24?
You've never seen 24?
No.
Luna, you don't know who Jack Bauer is? No.
Is he a football player?
No, he's the character on the show, but basically his whole aura is he saves the United States from terror attacks. That's basically what he is in that show. Yeah.
Kiefer from Lost Boys. I do know Lost Boys. There we go. Oh, Kiefer Sutherland. I love him.
He played Jack Bauer in 24. Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't watch television. Like I watch wrestling and then I watch true crime, like women doing their makeup talking about true crime on YouTube. That's literally all I watch. TV, I'm so lost.
MDB says 24 was MDB, we're gonna have to have a conversation after this is over.
Lost Boy. Oh, there's William Ospreay. So a lot of people are saying, I mean, obviously people are guessing who the new signee is going to be on Saturday. Do you think it's going to be William Ospreay? And
my question is, can Will Ospreay sign while he's still under contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling? Because his contract doesn't end until the end of, what is it, January?
Yeah.
So is he allowed to sign?
And that was kind of my question on TikTok today, because I know a lot of people were saying it might be Dolph Ziggler, but his contract doesn't expire until December 22nd. But are they allowed to just sign contracts, or is that not allowed either? Like, I don't know how that works.
I don't know, honestly. I think you're not allowed to sign a contract while you're still under contract with someone else. That's what I'm thinking.
That, like, honestly, that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to find that one comment. Oh my god. Steve G says, I watch cops and game shows, and there is actually a Canadian cops called Under Arrest. It is on Netflix. I don't know if it's on your Netflix in America, but it's called Under Arrest. And it is it's like if Cops and Trailer Park Boys had a baby. It's
really
so bad. I love it. It's like them out in Saskatchewan. It's so funny. Like the thick Canadian accents out there in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Oh, if you ever want to laugh at crime, that's a good one. Oh,
They used-
MDB. I bet it's going to be Shark Boy. Imagine it was Curry Man.
I
Oh, it's not going to be.
know you would flip if it's Curry Man. You would
I
flip.
will lose it. Didn't they just sign Edge a couple weeks ago? I believe so.
They did, but they signed Edge after his contract was done with WWE, and he didn't get released or anything, so he had no 90-day non-compete clause.
Right.
So yeah, he I think he even said like he signed like the day after his contract expired with WWE.
It's not called the Mounties. No, it's called Under Arrest, and the theme song is really bad.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
You are under arrest. Yeah, you have to. It's so good.
I feel like Canada though does have some of the best TV shows. I used to watch one of the a Canadian show called Motive. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
No.
So Motive is a police drama. Basically, not basically, but at the beginning of the episode, the killer and the victim, and you're trying to find the motive throughout the rest of the episode. So it was like a turn of original cop shows, and I really enjoyed it.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah. So we have Steve Maclin and KiLynn versus Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace. And I think this is an intergender tag team match. And I'm kind of excited for this one. Oh, Luna froze again. I think that Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace have a unique this is like a unique tag team. Oh, Luna's back because you froze again. Or did she freeze one more time? Luna is struggling tonight. MDB down here says equal rights and what are we talking about? What are we talking about, MDB? Here's a throwback for Canadian TV shows. Forever Night, a show about a vampire who becomes a cop in his quest to be human again. Ooh, why does that sound so good? And why do I want to check that out? That sounds very good. I think Luna is having more technical difficulties. She's struggling tonight. But as I said, we have not Josh Alexander. We have Steve Maclin and KiLynn versus Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace. And KiLynn is actually in the ring right now, wrestling Bully Ray, which is very interesting. And MDB has clarified intergender wrestling, equal rights, and lefts. Okay. That makes sense. VHS Anthony, did you ever get to see Reno 911? I've never seen any episodes of Reno 911. I've heard of it, but never seen any episodes. I used to watch Live PD. I don't think they come on anymore, but they used to do episodes of like live police things happening like as it goes on. Steve Maclin is in a fatal four-way, four corners. I don't know that other word. Haas fight tonight on Revolver as well. Yes, Steve Maclin will be on Wrestling Revolver tonight. Let's see. Aaron Jobson down here says NYPD Blue best cop show. Never seen NYPD Blue. The only cop show like I watch steady right now is, and I'm shouting out Chicago because MDB is in here. Chicago PD. I also watch Chicago Fire and Chicago Med. I love all of those shows. Eric asks, do I like video games? I do like video games. I'm actually playing the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I just beat the campaign on Tuesday, I think it was. But yeah, I do play video games. Let's see. Aaron says Live PD is now called Patrol Live. I'm gonna have to check that out. MBB says his friend from high school was in Chicago PD. Interesting. Yeah, I love Chicago. All of the Chicago shows that comes on, I watch all of them. Oh, we got KiLynn and Jordynne Grace in the ring. I'm enjoying this match so far. Omega down here says, or X Mega says, I heard Modern Warfare 3 was trash. It's a struggle bus. They have a lot of glitches in that game, and it's not the best. I'm not really a fan of the Modern Warfare series anyway. I'm more into the Black Ops games, but yeah, it's not the best. Pastor Jeff, my favorite cop show is Rizzoli and Isles. Another show that I started and did not finish. I watched seasons 1 through 5, and I haven't finished since. I stopped after a certain character, and I don't want to use the phrase, but in real life, he unalived himself, and I kind of didn't pick up after that. Let's see. Roger down here says he hopes Trinity re-signs with TNA. I hope she does too. I really think Trinity has hit her stride in Impact Wrestling, and she needs to stick with Impact Wrestling. Keyshawn says, did you like Fight Forever? I was waiting for the reviews to come out for Fight Forever, so I didn't buy the game after the reviews came out. So I have not played it. The WWE 2K games, I'm thinking about not giving them my money anymore. I have not been impressed with 2K and the WWE games in a very long time. So that's kind of how I feel about the state of the wrestling industry in the games right now. Boston Gamer says he stopped giving his money to Call of Duty. Not a bad choice. I guess I just get suckered into the yearly cycle. Jordynne Grace is taking it to KiLynn right now. Ooh, a back fist. But yeah, I don't fault you for not buying Call of Duty anymore. I get it. Eric Tate says The Last of Us 2 is a good game. I've played The Last of Us 1, the first Last of Us. I own The Last of Us 2. I have gotten stuck on a certain part that I can't get out of, and I stopped playing it. I will pick it back up if they do a Last of Us 3. And I also, while we're talking about The Last of Us, I also love the show The Last of Us. I really do. MDB says rip Jet Jackson. Yeah, very sad. Keyshawn, rip Lee Thompson Young. Yeah. Aaron Jobson. I have not watched Bones, but Fringe, one of my favorite shows of all time. Jordynne Grace just pinned KiLynn. So we have we have Jordynne Grace and Bully Ray as the winner of this tag team match. And I really enjoyed this tag team match. This was really good. But yes, I love Fringe. Fringe is one of my favorite shows of all time. My brother got me into that show, and I don't even think he's finished it, and I finished it well before him. Sleepy Hollow, another great show. We have Jordynne Grace and Bully Ray in a stare down in the ring. Bully Ray is holding the trophy that Jordynne Grace won at Bound for Glory. And he's saying, if you want it, take it from me. Uh-oh. And he's screaming at her. You guys, I would love to see a Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace feud. I'm just saying. I think that would be a spectacular feud between the two of them. The stare down they're having is ridiculous. I don't want to turn away. I want to get back to the chat, but I don't want to turn away from this because I feel like something is about to happen. All right, Bully Ray sticking out his hand. Jordynne Grace looking around, trying to see. Okay, all right. It looks like Bully Ray is raising Jordynne Grace's hand. All right. I thought something bad was about to happen, but back to the chat. Let me see. Let me scroll up. I think I missed a couple of you here. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, all of our social medias. Let me see. So yeah, Aaron Johnson, Sleepy Hollow, loves Sleepy Hollow, even the third season, even though they did like a recast. There. We Are Pro Wrestling says he hasn't played a 2K game since WWE 2K15. Yeah, I struggle with the WWE games, to be honest. VHS says Call of Duty stopped getting your money after Black Ops 2. I mean, you stopped a bit early because Black Ops 3 was good and Black Ops 4 was good as well, and Cold War. All the Black Ops games I really love. I'm gonna just put it like that. Let's see. Trying to go up because I think I missed a couple of you. Let's see. Aaron Jobson says she looks shorter next to King because KiLynn is very tall. And I've seen her in person when they came here, actually twice, but I was closer when they came here to Atlanta some months ago. KiLynn King is super tall. The next match we have on Impact Wrestling, we have Trinity versus Sonny Kiss. Trinity is making her entrance. I feel like this is going to be a really good match. Anytime Trinity is in the ring in Impact, it's spectacular. Damien says he eventually sees Trinity going back to WWE with her husband. Never say never is the term that is used in wrestling a whole lot. Personally, I would love Trinity to stay with Impact, but Trinity has issues with not issues. Trinity has history with WWE, and her being in WWE is a never say never moment. So she might go back. She really might go back. Pastor Jeff, Bones is really good. You should check it out. I should. I feel like I just don't have enough time on my hands. I really should. I am currently watching though. Law and Order SVU. I always have to say that last part slow because I wind up saying SUV. But yeah, I am watching Law and Order SVU. I'm just halfway through season 2. So I started that a couple of weeks ago. Trey says he doesn't think that she will go back to WWE. I really hope she doesn't. That's honestly my opinion. Grace is definitely on the shorter end of the spectrum, but it's emphasized more here since she's standing next to the tallest knockout. KiLynn King is super tall. Victor Nash says, "What's up, peeps? The great one has arrived." What's up, Victor Nash? What's going on? Aaron Jobson again with "How about Under the Dome?" I literally was just talking about Under the Dome with my coworkers today because I was telling them to watch From. I don't know if anybody has seen From. It's similar to Under the Dome, but it's very darker, and people come out. These things that look like people come out and attack other people at night. But Under the Dome was great, and From is actually great as well. MDB, The Runaways is a very good show. If you're into Marvel stuff, I'm not into Marvel's TV shows. I think they all suck. I'm sorry. The only one I liked was man, I can't think of the name of it. It's with Scarlet Witch. And it was on Disney Plus. WandaVision. I really liked WandaVision, but I feel like all of the other Marvel shows suck, and I'm so sorry. Y'all can cancel me if you would like. All right, so we got Trinity. We have Sonny Kiss in the ring. Trinity right now has the upper hand. I think this is a dream match between both of them. I've seen Trinity talk about this on social media. And then they had that backstage segment last week. So I think this is kind of a dream match for both of them. And I think they're friends outside of the ring as well. Trinity hitting that Hurricane Rana. I feel like Trinity has some of the best offensive moves. And both of these competitors, Sonny Kiss and Trinity, kind of know each other. They're over there bringing out the same moves. Keyshawn here says, have you seen Psych? Another show I have not seen. But I heard Psych was very, very good. Going through the chat here, making sure I didn't miss anybody. Let's see here. Oh, we're getting somebody joining here. It's KJ. What's up, KJ?
When in Rome, right? I got to fill in for my fellow Canadians, so
yeah, she's struggling tonight. She is definitely struggling tonight.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, by the way, Trinity. Yeah, I'm just catching this match here with Trinity and Sonny. So we're off and rolling.
Yeah, it's definitely rolling. Sonny Kiss just did Trinity's move on the turnbuckle. But it's starting off really strong and really hot.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Let's see here. MDB says, no, the Runaways had the feeling of a drama mixed with supernatural elements. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't do the Marvel TV shows. I barely can do the Marvel movies now. I'm struggling with Marvel. I really am.
Yeah, the show's never really translated well.
The only show that translated well with me was WandaVision. I can't get into anything else.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of Loki. It was all right.
Yeah. I think I watched it. I forgot about this one. I did like She-Hulk. I really enjoyed She-Hulk. Those two I liked. So
right on. Did I hear you hate Game of Thrones?
Yes, I hate Game of Thrones.
Every second of that lovely bit of art. But SVU, great choice.
Yes. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it so far. So, and it's not like I had never seen SVU. It's just I've never seen it in order. So I kind of like to watch things in order.
You always catch it like syndicated, some
right.
Yeah. No, I think that's that's the best part about Law and Order is there's like 44 seasons and 4 different types, and yeah.
Exactly. Man, Trinity is taking a beating by Sonny Kiss here.
This is non-title. It's
non-title.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think the next time Trinity is defending the title will be at TNA's Hard to Kill against Jordynne Grace. I don't think she's having a defense in between there.
No. Oh, makes sense. Now, if Sonny picks up the win here, does that change the dynamic?
That could. And I could see them doing something at Final Resolution with those two if Sonny Kiss picks up the win here.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Damien here says, what match am I looking forward to at Full Gear this weekend? I'm really looking forward to MJF versus what is his name? Jay White.
Yeah, Jay White.
Jay White, and then I think it's Sky Blue, Chris Statlander, and Julia Hart for the TBS championship. And if you haven't seen our prediction video, if Julia Hart wins, I'm hunting down Tony Khan. If she doesn't win, I'm hunting down Tony Khan.
Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to get a little bit of like cohesion finally between her and Blue.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Okay, Trinity's finally picking up steam here.
Are you surprised with the fan? Like the fans seem to be reacting really strong for Sonny.
They are, which is kind of shocking here. And I'm looking at let me see here. I'm looking at the Impact poll though on YouTube, and they do have Trinity at 84% and Sonny Kiss at 16%, but the crowd really wants Sonny Kiss to win.
Interesting. Luna had to put her beard back on. Fact.
Luna did say if the power went out again, she didn't know if she was coming back. The struggle is real tonight.
Luna! I'm going to turn into Roderick Strong on here.
Right.
So
Go
what
ahead.
happened with Jordynne Grace and Bully? Like, is there like they just mutual respect or?
I think it's mutual respect. I
Interesting.
know at Bound for Glory, it came down to Jordynne Grace and Bully Ray to win the Call Your Shot gauntlet.
Yeah.
Jordynne Grace pinned Bully Ray and won the match. And I guess that just kind of came here with KiLynn King. Basically, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, said something about Jordynne Grace. Bully Ray said the same thing about Steve Maclin, which led to that match. With the mixed tag team match or the intergender match.
Punisher was cool. I like the Punisher. I actually did get into the Punisher a little bit.
I haven't seen the Punisher.
It's good.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. It looks like Trinity is about to pick up the victory here. Yep. And going for, is it a pin or a starstruck? Yeah, she went for the pin. Trinity wins.
There you go. And still.
Yeah.
The sexual tension between Grace and Bully. I think Jonathan might have something to say about that.
Exactly. Up next. So they're giving this main event 30 minutes, basically 30 minutes. I feel like this is going to be intense.
Yeah, locked and loaded. I'm pumped, dude. At least they gave it time. It's important.
Yeah. It's important to give a match like this time.
Now we'll see. There's been lots of debates. Will Ospreay's had a lot of good matches this year. So for me, it's really intriguing where this will kind of rank amongst the other ones.
Yeah, he's had banger matches after banger matches, and some might not be as good as the others, but you can say that all of them had some moments of being great. And just like the Eddie Edwards match, I don't think it was the best match of the year, but Eddie Edwards put on a performance to keep up with Ospreay.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's piling this resume, and what a 2023 he has had.
Yeah, excellent 2023. Yeah.
What do you think that it came out from of all sources, the Wrestling Observer, saying the one thing Tony Khan can offer Will Ospreay is a title win at Wembley.
I mean, that's possible. He could do that. I also believe Will Ospreay is not one for the money. He's in there to just wrestle.
Okay.
Also, I don't think he's one of those type of championship brass ring type of guy. He has to grab. Yeah, he has to have it. I think Will Ospreay just wants to be known as being the best wrestler in the world. And if he's going to be known as that, I feel like Impact or TNA is where he needs to be. That's just my opinion.
Oh, now
Yeah.
See, that's where I differ a little, because I will say that if he signs with WWE, I think they can push him to the moon and put him on such a different plateau.
That's true. WWE could do that as well. And he could have a sick run with either the Universal Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. And I would love to see, in hindsight, you saying that, KJ, just like opened up my eyes to like maybe he could be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. I'm just saying.
You need somebody. That's funny. But I mean, again, I think I'm still leaning towards AEW, the most likely landing spot. I think he's enjoying himself in Impact. I just don't know if, I don't know how things are changing over in 2024, but I just don't know if they can offer him the same perks as the other two big companies, unfortunately, for Impact.
True. I agree with you there. My concern with if he actually signs with AEW, though, other than winning the world title over there, what else is him what else can he do there? Because he's kind of already did a lot
Yep.
already. So it's like if he signs with AEW after he wins the title, what else is there for him to do? That's kind of how I feel. I don't know.
Well, that's a really good question. I mean, does he kind of get shuffled into the mix with a lot of guys, and we're getting good matches from him, but nothing that means a whole lot. At least I will say that I feel Impact will give him something that matters.
True.
You'll be the top dog. You'll be the champ. There's plenty of rivalry and story with Impact. So that's the good news. My concern with Tony is Tony.
Exactly.
Come on, Tony. From one Tony to the other.
Right.
What's up, Kevin?
What's
I don't
up,
even know where
Kevin?
you were. I don't want to click any of these chat messages. I'm not sure what's up.
We've had a lot of chat messages come through so far.
Keep them coming.
I know we were talking about TV shows for a minute. We really got hooked on there. Aaron Jobson, I want to click on this one for a second. Yellowstone has been one of my favorite shows in the past 5 years. I really enjoy Yellowstone. I'm patiently waiting for, I think it's season 6.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Right. I also watched 1923, I think it was, 1889. I don't know the year, but the 2 spinoffs I've watched, and I enjoyed them as well.
How were the spinoffs were good?
Yeah. Spinoffs were really good.
Right. Now we're kicking off the match, folks. If you are tuning in, Anthony and I are watching this match on YouTube. So a little bit behind the access coverage. So yeah, strap in, strap on. This should be a hell of a match. 2 of my favorites.
And they have different styles. And I think Luna mentioned this earlier, that Josh Alexander and Will Ospreay have different styles of wrestling. And I'm kind of interested to see how this mesh, I should say. But this is gonna be good.
Yeah, and I agree. I think the unique part about a Josh Alexander, I mean, he held that X Division title for so long, and he shows that he's got a little bit of that agility and kind of an oversized lucha at times with that kind of high flying style. But yeah, definitely nowhere in the realm of Ospreay, and Ospreay's got to handle a big man opposed to something equal. Pause on some of that.
Man, he is so fast too. It's like you can't even catch him in the ring. Like he moves so quickly.
It's just smooth. Yeah. Like it's just lickety split. And it doesn't feel like he's setting something up. It's just like he's doing it in motion.
Exactly.
I know we talked about that a bit with the Bucks last night of like, okay, now they're setting up the next move. Now they're setting up a super kick. So yeah, a guy like Ospreay does everything kind of in motion, which is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And he flows very well. Like it just flows like water,
Yeah.
Boston Gamer, let me see what he says down here. He says, I can't take Josh seriously until he takes the headgear off. I know that's the reason, but I can't get past it. He looks goofy and like a joke character. It does bother me a little bit that he wears the headgear, but I believe somebody says it protects his ears from some type of illness. I don't know exactly what it is, but that's what I hear of why he wears it.
Yeah, there is a reason to it. I'm going to see if I can bring it up real quick. The gruesome true story behind the headgear. In 2013, I suffered an injury to my ear where they had to cut it off of my head and reattach it. Enough said. Wear the gear, my guy.
Exactly. Wear it.
They cut it off, like OFF off.
Oh, Josh Alexander has a sharpshooter locked in. All right, he got to the ropes. Real Ospreay got to the ropes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he wears it to protect from future hearing loss.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. He can continue to wear it, I guess, Boston. VHS says this match reminds me of Angle versus Styles.
Yeah, I get that.
It
You're
kind of
right.
gives those vibes.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna scroll up here, look at the comments. Jacob Henderson says, Sup Cajun Anthony, we're living on in-game Snoop Dogg announce.
I was thinking this later. I was going to bring this up with Nick of like, this was the hot topic. A WWE Hall of Famer quits, the vitamins. What is up? If that's not a true sign of the apocalypse, I don't know what is.
Aaron Jobson says, this is crazy cool match. Impact and future TNA is awesome. Yeah, they're doing some big things over here.
Will TNA bring a new venue?
I know they said they were going to do bigger venues next year. They have announced their February tapings already, which they'll tape in January and air in February. But the place they're going to apparently has an arena and also has like a I think it's like a hall.
Okay.
And so a lot of fans are suspecting that they're actually going to be in the arena part and not the ballroom, I should say. I'm hoping that's the case here. And the arena is pretty big.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully they do pull out those bigger arenas next year.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing that they can, and I think when they've gone a little bigger, they filled it, and the energy at Impact shows tend to be good. And if Luna was here right now, she'd confirm that for sure.
Right.
Dun dun dun.
Let's see. Eric Tate says, do you think AJ Styles will go back to TNA in 2024? AJ said he was done after his WWE contract, so I don't think TNA is in the cards for him. If he shows up, it would be a one-off, not a match. But I think he's done wrestling after his contract ends with WWE. What do you think, AJ?
Yeah, he's cruising the minivan right into the sunset. Like he's good to go. I feel like AJ for the last few years has been in kind of cruise control, just getting, keeping it simple. Not a lot of like, oh my God, you remember that AJ match? So I hope he has a nice little run for a bit where, he reminds us and then he's out. I don't see him going anywhere else.
Yeah, I think he's done. Definitely think he's done after WWE.
Yeah, he's happy there.
Ooh, what? I guess I missed this. Ooh, that was a nasty backbreaker by Josh Alexander.
Yes, folks, the match is rolling on. Where was...
Man.
No, that's because we're the cheers of YouTube. Everybody knows your name around here.
Oh, what a punch by Josh Alexander.
Oh, he's gonna punt him right out. Oh, crossbody. Wow.
And that crossbody was sick.
The assassin versus the weapon. I like it.
I wonder if Will Ospreay did this, and what I've been calling it is like his Impact tour. I wonder if he did this to see if he could kind of fit in with Impact, try to, since he has that contract where he can do things outside of New Japan. I wonder if he did that to see if he can just fit in with the Impact crowd and with the wrestlers in the backstage area. Interesting.
Very, very interesting take. And just to add to that, perhaps a little more of the North American style, right? Like he's been, he's been such a big part of New Japan and wrestling in Europe, to come over to, kind of do it, not on the scale of AEW or WWE, but to do it consistently, at this type of filming with Impact. I think you got to point there.
Yeah, I really think that's what he was trying to do.
Right. This one makes me laugh. Last dance for Mary Jane. I'm Betty. Yeah, Snoop Dogg quits weed. What's the world coming to?
Exactly. Is it coming to an end? Is it really coming to an end?
I smoked one in honor of him today.
This match is definitely a little slower than what we've seen from Ospreay in the past, and I think that's more because of Josh Alexander and his style of wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Alexander just working him out.
Yeah. And we still we got about roughly 12 minutes left, so they can definitely do a lot here. I'm looking at the poll for Impact on the Impact channel, and they have Ospreay winning. For at one point, Josh Alexander was above Ospreay. But yeah, the poll has Will Ospreay at 68% and Josh Alexander at 32% here.
I voted for Josh.
I did too.
My bad. What did Jason Michael say? Because apparently people are eager for you to read what Jason wrote. Did you see Michael?
I went through the chat and I couldn't find it. Other than I couldn't. I don't see it.
YouTube might have snatched it away, my guy.
Exactly. Yeah. Aaron Jobson says Wrestling Revolver is something else. They have a stacked card tonight. I wish I'm gonna try to watch the first 30 minutes to an hour, but I think I'm gonna have to catch the rest sometime this weekend. I haven't even bought it yet.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And again, they don't do a lot of shows, and they take their time to build and do the rounds, book some people. I can't really recall doing a Wrestling Revolver show where we were like, all right, is this over yet? I think they've been really consistent, and this is just another level for them because it's name value everywhere on this card.
Right. I agree with you. The last one I watched, I only bought it to see the Rascalz versus the Deaf Dolls and Jordynne Grace. Nice. So I was trying to fast forward to that match, but then I fast forward and I was like, is that Masha Slamovich versus Chris Sabin? So I paused it and I started and I was like, oh, this is good. So I watched that. Then it was like 3 or 4 more matches before we got to the match I really wanted to see. And I was like, I'm kind of hooked on this. And the Wrestling for Life Network now has me hooked on Wrestling Revolver. So I gotta watch the next one.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate that it's 11 p.m. Eastern time, but we get a little spoiled in the Eastern time zone because they're usually way early. So
exactly.
We'll take a late one, but it's crazy what they've got booked. And again, Ronda Rousey teaming up with Marina Shafir, taking on Athena and Billy Starks. That's the main event. Mike Bailey versus Brian Keith, the bounty, the bounty. That should be a banger. Ray Horace, Gringo Loco in a Lucha Libre showcase. We got a fatal 4-way. The Rascalz are taking on the Switchblades.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Wow.
What was that? It was like a modified F5 Blue Thunder Bomb type thing.
It was a get off my shoulders.
Exactly.
Chucking that grown-ass man.
Man, insane. Victor Nash says, is Wrestling Revolver on YouTube? It is not. It is on Fight TV. I don't know how much it costs. I do know the last one was only $10, I think.
Yeah, and it comes free with your Fight Plus subscription. So, yeah, one of the many subscriptions we have here at the channel. We've given back to the wrestling community. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm looking just to make sure that The price point. Ooh, that was crazy.
Nice. Will Ospreay flips through and hits a power bomb of his own. What a transition.
All right, final price is $14.99 if you're watching in the States.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that was a sick power bomb.
Again, like you said earlier, it's just everything's in motion, right? Like he didn't stop to hit a power bomb. He did the flip, grabbed him, flip, bang.
Right.
Nonstop.
Boston Gamer has a question for us. Was this match worth the hype? Because I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna let you answer that one, KJ.
I think so. I mean, again, sometimes I think we overhype things in our head, especially, and again, I'm enjoying this match, but again, if our expectations are through the roof, it might not have the snap that Mike Bailey and Will Ospreay had, but I'm really enjoying it.
I'm definitely enjoying it too. And I kind of agree with KJ. Sometimes I think we might overhype ourselves a little bit. Yeah. And like I said earlier, Josh Alexander is a slower wrestler. So I kind of figured this match was going to be a lot of Josh Alexander's pace.
Yeah, and I think like give it the next little bit. We still got a lot of time. So I expect the Josh Alexander match to pick up, like start slow, methodical, and climb from there. And I believe it is starting to climb.
Oh, wait a minute. His ankle. He grabbed his ankle.
Yourself. Full twisty moonsault officially. I didn't make that up. Matt Reynolds did.
Josh Alexander has the ankle lock in. Ooh. His ankle is giving out.
Mm-hmm. JV, I won't click on your edible comment, but me and you could swap some stories, my guy. Trust me, it's ridiculous. Ankle lock.
He's putting that ankle lock in. I think this might be the third time.
Especially with Ospreay selling the ankle. It's crazy that they're consistently calling Will Ospreay the best wrestler in the world.
Yep. I like Pastor Jeff's comment down here. A full twisty moonsault. Would that be a Twizzler?
Wish I had a fucking Twizzler right now.
Oh, that was close. That was almost a 3 count.
Oh, cutter! Stun Dog Millionaire, one of the best wrestling move names in the business.
And then a cutter. Oh man. Yeah, that's a properly named move.
Stun Dog Millionaire. This is awesome. That's what the crowd is chanting.
Oh, his ankle gave out again.
The leg gave out. So, yeah, a match like this with Alexander, you're getting a little more of the story, playing the injury, where, you know, him and Bailey just went, go.
They went go for what, 25 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're rude.
We're going back with the headbutts. Oh. Back and forth in the middle of the ring. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh,
reversed by Josh Alexander. Oh, what a German.
oh.
Oh my gosh.
Roll through Northern Lights for a 2 count. See, we're picking up. We're picking up.
I was just about to say that. Like KJ's prediction was right. We're picking up.
And Josh playing a little more heelish, even with that ankle stomp, right? The kind of keeping the fan favorite kind of down.
Right.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet, JV. We're still rolling.
Nasty kicks to the side. Ooh.
Spanish fly out of nowhere.
Like, how did he catch him for that? Like, oh my God.
Wow. Want to say kudos to you guys for streaming every day. Keep it up, and thanks for your time. That was very nice of you, Christopher.
Yes.
We really appreciate that.
And thank you for coming and watching with us.
That's it. We never thought anybody would even spend a second watching us. So the fact that people hang out, it's pretty cool.
Right.
We're about to hit.
Just hit the Os cutter, and he's still holding on.
Is he going for a second one? Holy shit. Surprising strength. Tombstone!
Oh, I thought that was it.
Wow, Anthony. Told you it'd pick up.
A spinning tombstone, like, never seen that before.
Holy shit. I was about to say Ospreay shows great strength. And then he gets pancaked, so. Well, there it is.
That's it.
Hidden
blade. Oh, he kicked out.
Okay, now I see why people are like, this is insane. Oh my God, that was a high power bomb.
And he kicked out again. Josh Alexander is not giving up. Hidden blade.
Love it.
Oh, Stormbreaker.
Love it.
Wow.
Oh. Dude, I did not expect that ending.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That almost makes me feel like there's got to be another one in the books, like another one coming.
Yeah. It gives that feeling. It really gives that feeling.
Josh Alexander, as they just explained, the heart and soul of Impact Wrestling, loses solid clean in the middle of the ring to Will Ospreay, who's taking his shoe off at the moment.
Man. Someone in the Impact chat is saying Ospreay versus Shelly. Is that next?
Ooh. See, that'd be good because that would be another one of those like green light, go, take off, and don't stop till you're done.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And Shelly does a lot of really good heel work, especially on the indies. A lot of times he shows up as a heel in a lot of these shows. So him versus Ospreay's not bad.
Yeah, I would pay to see that. Definitely would pay to see that.
And I love the fact that Ospreay right now is selling his foot, selling his ankles, got his shoe off, the rest. Yeah. And this is like, I know people, I hate making the comparables, but the little details that you just got from Ospreay, this is what I want to see a little more of in AEW. And I know a lot of the AEW fans shit on Impact, ironically, but
that's true.
That's what you need, right? Like, sell this shit. Don't just keep throwing super kicks.
Yeah, agreed. And doing repetitive moves, not just the super kick. I'm talking about the power driver, repeatedly in the
Mhm.
same 30
Oh,
seconds. Stuff like that. Like, it's great to see, but sell it a little bit for me.
yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a tad.
But folks, that is Impact. It's in the books. That main event I really did like. I thought it picked up in a hot minute. Now we will take a rating out of 10 on the show. I don't know if you and Luna usually do a rating out of 10.
We do. We
Bad
do.
habits.
Yeah, we do that habit of doing the rating of the show. I would give mine first. Because of the main event, I'm pushing it up to 8. I'm pushing it up to 8.
8. Yeah, I think overall Impact was really solid tonight. I'm right there with you. I think I'll go. Screw it. I'm not even supposed to be here. 8.
We got
solid from start to finish.
Yeah. It didn't miss a beat for me. The only match I really didn't like, and Luna and I discussed it a little bit, was that tag team match with the Rascalz. We didn't really like that. But other than that, solid show for me. We got Victor Nash down here that says 8.5 out of 10, better than Dynamite. I did not like Dynamite last night at all. So I'm agreeing with you, Victor Nash. Damian Hayter, we got an 8.5. Eric Tate, we got an 8. Big Man Jr., we got an 8.9. Yeah, a lot of 8s tonight, a lot of over 8. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought Trinity and Sonny was a good match. I liked what's happening. They're building that story between Bully and Jordynne Grace. Nice mixed tag. ABC's solid. They retained their titles as we expected.
Yeah,
and the main event was great.
Yeah, and I liked Moose versus Heath as well. I thought that was great too. So only dud match for me was that Rascalz match. It wasn't for me tonight, but yeah, solid show, start to finish, like you said.
I like it. Love to Luna. Sorry you had trouble on your end.
Pastor Jeff, love to Luna. Sorry you had trouble.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think he froze. But yeah, I think you guys can still hear me, maybe. 8. What a wonky night here on Impact. 8.75, 8.9. Felt like it ended in the third gear, satisfying finish, but they could have kicked it up another notch or two and really pulled some shit out of their ass if they were going if there was going to be a Mahdi match of the year. Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's us as the fans. We're like, this is going to be a match of the year. This is going to be way up there. And again, I don't think anyone from Impact said, you got to tune into this. Oh, hey, bud.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think I lost connection to the internet for a second. I mean, it is a bunch of us using the internet tonight. So yeah. But yeah, great show. Now I'm glad that I'm back now. Luna infected me for a minute, like C Money down there says.
Right. You said her name and you got jinxed. Wrestling for Life is the new click. Only way better. I'll take that.
I like that. That.
What else we got here? I will take a second to remind everybody we're gonna go off air momentarily. We're gonna say goodbye. We are coming back. Myself and Big Nick will be here probably before 11 p.m. I know Nick's already chomping to get on. I'm already here, for Christ's sake. So, yeah, we will be here for Wrestling Revolver Unreal. So make sure you join us. We're going to the wee hours of the morning. It's going to be a fun one. And yeah, strap on for that.
Yes. Looking forward to Wrestling Revolver tonight. It's going to be great. I'm going to tune in a little bit if I can, but yeah, it's going to be a great show.
I can't wait. KJ, speaking of the match of the year, what's up with the year-end award show? The year-end award show, actually, we're hoping we'll have 2 new faces on it from the previous year, Luna and Anthony. And that will be in December. We have to pick most likely a Sunday in December prior to Christmas. We will go live with our choices for the For Lifey Awards.
I like that. I like that. I'm looking forward to that.
Get out your tux. Let's go. Tony Khan stopped Anthony's internet. There you go. Well, my friend, good show tonight.
Good show. Good show. I think that's one of the best Impact shows in a minute. I enjoyed it. And our stream was great too. Even through the technical difficulties, we made it. We made it through.
We always do. We survived one way or the other. So no, we appreciate everyone kind of staying patient with us as we hit some glitches, but that's the thing about going live every single day is we're eventually going to hit a pothole eventually. You like that one?
Right.
Clearly, I'm ready. Well, any final thoughts, my friend?
Not that I can think of other than the usual streams tomorrow tomorrow is a doubleheader with Collision and SmackDown and Rampage. And then Luna, if her internet and the aliens are not going to get her, we will be back on Sunday at 8:30. We will be watching the Viagra on a pole match. I'm very interested to see it.
I never thought we'd stay on the channel.
Exactly.
Well, yes, folks, we are back tonight for Wrestling Revolver. We're back tomorrow, head-to-head, Collision and SmackDown and Rampage. So we will technically be in a triple header. And then Saturday, of course, full gear. We go live at 6:30, packed show. I'm shocked that there's still only 9 matches announced, I believe, maybe 10. So ironically, he goes to a Saturday, but keeps it short. So let's hope that stays that way. And then Sunday, we will be back with some original content and then all the way through next week into Survivor Series.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a fun one, folks. Thank you for joining us. Come back in go grab a drink. Come back in a half an hour. Until then, we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, Anthony.
Good night.
Where'd I put the button?